Hey everyone, what's up? It's Destiny, and today I'm going to show you the basics of getting an HTML document started. So if you're on a Mac like me, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open up Text Edit, which should be in your applications. Let's go right here, Applications, Text Edit. So we're going to go ahead and pull up Text Edit, and we're going to go ahead and open up a new document. Okay, and we can go ahead and close this out. And the first thing that you want to do, up here in the format bar, you want to go over here and you want to change it to plain text. Mine was already in plain text, so I changed it back to rich text. But we want to go ahead and make it plain text, okay? And this is what's going to change the way that your font looks. And we're also going to go into our system preferences, and we're going to go over here to keyboard. Okay, and under text, we're going to make sure this is unchecked, the use smart quote dashes. And for the double quotes, the default is this one right here, this curly quote, but that will not work in HTML. So you need to come down here and change it to these straight quotes right here. Okay, so as long as those are fixed, then that should be good. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with a basic HTML document. Every basic HTML document has, you have to start with a doc type HTML. This is basically telling us that, or telling the computer that, hey, this is going to be an HTML document. Okay, and we just want to do HTML one more time. Okay, and so what these are right here, these are tags. HTML is consisted of tags. So this is an opening HTML tag, and we're going to go down a few lines to give us some space to write. And then we're going to do a closing HTML tag. Okay, all the closing tags have these forward slashes, and that's how you know it's a closing tag. Basically, this is the top of my HTML document, and this is where I'm going to have my content, and this is where my HTML document ends. Okay, so inside an HTML document, it is consistent of a head portion, so we're going to do an opening head tag, and we're going to do a closing head tag. Okay. And then we're going to go down a few spaces, and it also consists of a body. So we're going to do a body opening tag and a closing body tag. Okay. So the head area is where we're going to put the information, the website information, basically like what the title is going to be up in the browser, all the additional, website information that nobody's actually going to see. So if you want to change what the title is going to be on the website browser, let's say you want it to say website in the top browser. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do an opening title tag. And we're going to say, we're just going to say website. So website. And then we're going to go down here. Can't forget your closing tag. So we're going to do a closing title tag. Okay. So we're going to just go ahead and save this so I can show you what it looks like now. We're going to go over here to save, and we're going to save it as an index.html. Index is basically whenever you click on a website, you automatically go to the index. So it's kind of like the home page of that website. And make sure this is unchecked, okay? If this is checked, then it'll turn your HTML into a TXT, and we do not want that. So we're going to go ahead and save that. And you see how over here it's just a plain document? Really what it should have is a Safari icon to show you that, hey, if you click on this, you'll be redirected to the website, like it does up here. However, whenever, for some reason for a Mac, whenever you save something as an index.html, it takes that HTML out. So what you need to do is you need to go up here and just click once, and just go ahead and re-add it back in, so HTML. Okay? And so now we have our index.html. I'm going to go ahead, move this over so you can see it, and I'm going to open it in a website. Okay, so basically, well, you can't really tell here because it doesn't have a different tab. So we'll go ahead and open up a new tab. So now that we have it open up in a new tab, you can see over here, it's website. That's the site's title. So this is website. Okay, so what we're going to do, so this is the stuff that we already have. This is the website information. Okay, so now what we need to do is actually add to the body, which is the part that you see. Okay, so let's say we want to do like a title. So inside the body, if you want to do, like, let's say H1, which is the biggest title size that you can get, and you want to say, this is my title. Okay, and then we've got to be sure that we're going to close it off with another H1 tag. So when you come over here to refresh, this is my title. So now that's your website, or that's your body. And you can do other things. You can do, this is my title, and then if you want to have other writing below it, we're going to go in here and put P. Oh, sorry, P. P stands for paragraph. So this is the regular size text. So this is where you can put, this is my description for my site. Okay, and then we have to close it off with a P tag. Bam, there you go. So you have, this is my title, and this is my description for my site. And it goes all the way from H1 to H6. So if you want to change the size, let's say that that title is too big. So we want to change it from H1 to H6. Come in here. Ooh, now it's tiny. Now it's even smaller than the paragraph. But let's just go ahead and we're going to change that back to H1. And I know that y'all are thinking, oh, this looks boring, you know, this is the big deal. What we're going to do is I'm going to show you the bones of HTML, and then we're going to move on to CSS. And CSS is where you actually style the website. And you can do CSS along with Java and PHP, but we're just going to keep it simple right now, and we're going to do the HTML. So basically what you need to make sure of is you need to make sure that you always put a closing tag. If you don't put a closing tag, it can really mess you up. And always be sure to close your HTML document type right here. So there you have it. This is my very first tutorial on how to get started with HTML. I will be uploading more tutorials about going more in depth with HTML and then transitioning to CSS and Java, PHP, everything like that. But this is your bare bones HTML layout right here. It all consists of the head, which is the information for the website. It consists of the body, which is what people see, and it consists of telling the computer what kind of document it is. And like I said before, once you have it closed out, if you have this closed out too, and you have it saved on your desktop or in a folder or whatever, you can just click it to open it and it'll pull up that website. Or you can come back over here and you can right click it, open with text edit. That's how we're going to open it for the future. And it does show it in the, it shows it like you would see it in the website. You can go ahead and change this. Let me see here. Let me see if I can. I want to open it with text edit and then come over here to preferences. And right here in preferences, when it says when opening a file, you want to display HTML files as HTML code. Okay, and then we're going to close this back out. And then we're going to go ahead and open this back up. Oh, I forgot. We're going to go ahead and right click and we're going to open with text edit, and here it's going to pull it right back up. And this is how we'll be able to make any edits, anything like that, and this is the file that we will continue with on my next episode. So thank you. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please like, subscribe, and share to your heart's content. I will see y'all next time.